All right, how's it going, everybody? What I wanted to do is I wanted to start this video just by introducing myself. So I'm Dr. Covert. Feel free to call me David. What I want to do is just take a few minutes and show you around Canvas, show you the syllabus, show you a few other things. I'm going to use Canvas to basically hold all of our documents and do everything that we need to for the semester. If you click on the home button there, this is the first page that should come up. The first thing there is the syllabus, so I just want to walk through that very quickly. The way that this course is going to work is that it's mostly going to be online. I'm going to have many hours of material that's going to be available asynchronously for you to view at any time. But every Wednesday from 4 to 4:50, so for about an hour, I want to meet as a class and talk about some of these ideas that I've been using in the other videos. So just to kind of go over this course material a little bit. So they will be required 1 hour lectures. They'll be virtually held via Zoom. I will record them, but it's just like a normal class where I expect you to show up and I expect you to be there, and we're just going to problem solve something. So maybe I'll spend the hour doing, I don't know, working on one or two different problems or a certain type of problem. I probably won't do too much lecturing during this time unless it's absolutely necessary. And then if there's extra time left over, I'll take whatever questions you have. That's kind of in addition to office hours. So anyways, that's just from Wednesday, 4 to 5. I will have office hours every week, Monday and Tuesday, 9:30 to 11. Those will also be held via Zoom. It's a different link on Canvas. So I'll show you that in just a second. As far as course materials, you don't need to buy anything for the semester. So all the lecture notes that I have about 94 pages of lecture notes that I put up on my website, and I'll show you how to access that, and I have a few links there too. If you have any assistance or need any assistance with this course, just talk to each other, send me an email. I will be working virtually this semester, so I won't be in my office on campus much, if at all. So just send me an email. And then obviously do not go to the Math Academic Center. You are beyond help there. So you are way too advanced for them to be able to help you. Not for them to be able to, but you shouldn't need to go there at all. So it's better for you to rely on each other than to rely on any tutors. We're going to have 2 mid-semester exams. And instead of a third exam, I decided that what I want to do is I want to kind of take this opportunity that we have of working and teaching and learning virtually and use that to kind of do some sort of a project. So instead of a third exam, and I have a few of the details down here, but instead of a third exam, I want to do kind of a project, like you can either do a video project or a written project, but they'll be for everyone to share. And so we'll talk more about that later in the semester as we go along. Homework is going to be completed on paper, and then I'll have you scan it to me and I'll grade it by hand. So that's the plan there for homework. So homework you'll scan, I'll grade it, give it back, return it with some feedback, and that's how I'll do that. Same with tests. Tests, what I'll do is I'll post them as PDFs on Canvas, have you complete the test, and then submit it again to me as a PDF in Canvas. And we'll talk about that as we go along. All right. As far as the grade calculation goes, here I have a breakdown. So we have 2 tests, homework, a project, and a final. The final is cumulative. It'll be just like the other exams where it'll be handwritten. And then you scan your solutions back to me and I'll grade it. Okay. I don't use plus or minus grades, just as a heads up there. I don't know if that bothers anybody or not, but I doubt it. But anyways, I don't use plus or minus grades. I have a link for important dates. So that's like drop dates and things like that. This is a paragraph that I usually have for when we're face-to-face in our classroom, but everything still stands, okay? So basically just be respectful of each other, be respectful of me. I, of course, will be respectful of you. If you have any questions about this, just let me know. Please also read over the academic dishonesty policy. We don't need to get into any of that, but read it over, take it seriously. And again, if you're registered with Disability Services, just let me know. Or if there's anything else that I need, just let me know. So that's the syllabus. So like I said, there's 2 Zoom links. The one down here by the office hours is the actual Zoom link that we'll use for office hours. The one up here is going to be our regular Wednesday meeting class time. Okay, and so that's that. And then the final thing I wanted to show you is just the lecture notes. So there's a few different ways that you can access the lecture notes. This link is in the syllabus, or I just put this link here on Canvas. And if you click it, it'll bring you to the lecture notes page on my website. And these are the lecture notes for Math 3250. Okay, so it's a PDF. I will, if I find any typos, fix them as we go along. You can also buy this PDF from the bookstore. I don't make any money on it, and the bookstore doesn't make much money at all on it. But you can buy this if you want. I think it's like $4 or $5 or $6. It's pretty cheap, and it's printed at the bookstore and bound in the bookstore. So it's kind of nice to have a physical book if you like that, but it's totally not necessary. Okay, so I think that's everything I wanted to say. If anyone has any questions, please just feel free to email me. And it's nice to meet you all, so to speak. All right, I look forward to actually meeting you first Wednesday of class. Take care.